That's recording.
Yeah. It's definitely recording, I can see it.
Right. Second one of my 100 climbs, Church Lane. There'll be a voiceover sat in the kitchen. Welcome to another video. I'm wet and cold, so I'm just going to leave this short. This is going to hurt. Oh.
See, I don't want to.
I know what's coming.
Oh no.
I know what's waiting for us. It's grim as
Let's get into this already.
I hope it is closed.
Got that on camera.
I don't care.
I hope it's closed.
At this point in time. There we go. Easy ski. Let's go.
I think I'm walking it, so. Can we just slide past guys, alright?
Hello and welcome to another video, and welcome to Church Lane, located in Ebden Bridge. There'll be a link to this segment down below. If you're local with the area, you'll be well aware of it. Although I think that a lot of people avoid doing this climb, and rightly so, because it's an absolute beast, and I mean a monster. Now, I've attempted this a few times and failed every single time, but today I was determined to actually get my backside up the hill and finally conquer this absolute monster, which has been the bane of my life for 7 years. Now, I discovered this climb through Aki Bird on a Bike's channel. It's actually where I found Aki Bird on a Bike back in the day when I was looking for real tough monster climbs, and I actually watched his video giving a good talk through about the video. I'll leave a link to that. Now, some stats about the climb. So its average gradient is 6.5%, which doesn't sound too bad, but its maximum gradient is 31.1%. according to VeloViewer. Now, my overlays, part of it is right, but then again, as I had in Doghouse Lane, the gradient goes all over the show. I don't know what it is, as you can see there. Then it was just flashing up 40%. I don't know what that is. I've done some more looking into it to see what could be causing it, and I genuinely don't know, because the data from this has come from my Garmin head unit, whereas Doghouse Lane, the data from that come from my watch. But anyway, that doesn't matter. The heart rate, the power, the cadence, the total distance, all that is correct, as is the elevation. Now, like I've said, a majority of the climbing this comes from the beginning, and it's straight away. The minute you set off, you don't have long at all, and you're straight into the big percents. It's double digits for a long time, and it needs some determination to get up this hill. Now, my plan at first was to tag on to Scott, but then I very rapidly realised that there's no way I can hold them kind of watts, and I just thought I just got to ease back, settle myself in, and just try and not let my heart rate go too high. Because once that happens, that's me. The doors just get blown off it, and I'm just in absolute bits. Now, I've made it up past this quite a lot. I think the very first time I'd done it, I got to the houses that we passed earlier on the left-hand side, and then got off and walked a bit, and I pretty much walked the majority of it. So that performance worked very good. My most recent effort, which was last year, I did really well on. I managed to get, and I'll show you that later on in the video where I got to. I was nearly at past the hardest bit. Also, as well, anyone who's seen my rake overlay video, I did say in that video that I wouldn't be attempting this till summer because of the wet, the crappy surface that can be. But I don't know what it was. Scott was coming down for a ride, and I just thought, right, come on, let's go do it. Let's go and show him what it's all about. Because last year when I went and met him on a ride, I did tell him about this. And we did say next time he's down, he's in the area, we'll go and have a crack at it. And this is it. So as you can see, my power has not really dropped below 300%. And for reference, in this video I was weighing 107.8 kilos, which at the minute I'm the lightest I've been in a long time. But we will I'm going to do a video on that shortly about my weight. I've also got a vlog coming out from this and from the doghouse ride that I did with Scott. Scott's video's going to be linked here from his, because he's a lot quicker at me in getting the videos out, Scott. So yeah, I will add that. So as you can see, the percents are, up until this point, they're all right. There'll be a map coming up here of from VeloView with the percents all the way up, and you can see that a lot of the climbing is done in the very early stages of this climb. Once we get past a certain point, it does level off. So Scott's just going around the corner of this section here that everyone calls the wall. And it's a little bit hard to see on camera, but trust me, it is steep. Now this is where I've got to before, when my leg's blown up and I had to pull over. And this was after the Fred Whitten last year, where I was in probably the fittest I've been up until that point. I was convinced I could do it, but yeah, I didn't. My legs blew up, which, yeah, I'm excited for the Fred Whitten this year, really excited for it. So I was glad that this road was closed, because there weren't many cars coming up, so I could use the full width of the road on this. Now the gradient's just dropped off to 0, and that's because I've got a bloody thing on my Garmin which I didn't realise was turned on. Once the speed goes below a certain percent, the bloody Garmin goes on pause. As you can see, the pause there on the screen. Never even picked up on this, so my time's irrelevant on it at the moment. However, I did get up it. I did put a good effort in this, but yeah, my speed was too slow. I've since adjusted that setting on the Garmin, and it won't be happening again. So it was just there on the left hand side where I gave up last time, and I just thought, there's no way in this earth that I'm giving up at this point. Just keep them legs turning, Russ. You're not far from the top. Just one pedal stroke at a time. And I think it's around here where you're hitting the 31%. Just gutted that the gradient says 0, but any as you come doing it, you'll feel that 31%. Yeah, I really did here. I nearly give up. I really did nearly give up. But I just thought, just keep going, because I know once I get round this corner, it eases off and I can manage it from there. Honestly, I was so buzzing with myself when I got to this point here. I was really, really happy, as you're going to hear in a moment.
You, Church Lane.
Who even swears at an hill? So I've sped this bit up here, because just beyond this here it is single digits gradients. It just peaks every now and again into the double digits. It's it comes as welcome relief.
Get in! Yes! That's been the bane of mine. Years. I've just done it. Come on!
Yeah, I was so proud of myself for doing this. Yeah, it's been eating away at me for a long time, this climb. Every time I go for a ride down to Webden Bridge and I just pass it and you see the sign for Church Lane on the left hand side, I just think one day you'll get in it. And today was my day. Today was the day I done it. I really am excited for coming back in summer and having another crack at this, wearing summer gear. And by that point as well, I will be a lot lighter. Now, I have cut some of this out here because I'm going to be using that for my vlog, so I don't want to be playing it twice. But yeah, so I just want to say thank you for watching. I might give some tips on doing some other on climbing for us heavy guys. Just for reference, I was using 1136 cassette and a 50 34 on the front, and I was also on the Trek Madone, which is just a spectacular climbing bike and aero bike as well. It's so good. Now, what other top 100 climbs would you like me to go and see? Winner's Pass is definitely on my radar, and it's something I'm going to be doing soon. I've just got to find a date, and then obviously I've got to load round the Lake District. But I just want to say thank you for watching. The next video is going to be a vlog of this ride with Scott, where I did Doghouse Lane and Church Lane, or Mytholm Steeps and Doghouse Lane. Yeah, really excited for the future this year and all the different climbs. I can't compare this to Hard Knock Pass, but it's kind of similar. Scott said it really took it out of him. He liked it, Scott. He loves his steep, big climbs, and he was impressed with this one. But anyway, until next time, please consider pressing the subscribe button. It helps massively. Like, comment, and share. There'll be a link popping up in a minute to Scott's video as well from his vlog, what he done of the day. And yeah, until next time, have a ride safe. Enjoy. Have a good day. Hasta la vista. Bye bye.